Here's the build component of the heated driveway system I installed. I decided to use hot rock panels 2 foot by 4 foot that went together quite easily, and it did not take too long to lay in the driveway. There was very little wastage, as whatever I cut off on one side I started on the other side. Inside it consists of styrofoam with the round nibs that will hold the pipes for a total thickness of around 2.5 inches. So it gives a good insulating between the ground and the concrete. There is a drawback with that, in that during the early fall when snow falls, the driveway is insulated from the warmer ground, and there will tend to be more accumulation of snow on the driveway than the road, as the ground temperature of the road and the ground temperature of the grass around will basically melt the snow. And it won't melt on the driveway during that 30-degree weather in the early fall or early winter. There's my father on the right that helped lay the pipe. Very fit at 90 years of age. Here's a continual layout of the driveway. 3/4 inch PEX piping oxygen barrier was used, 9-inch on center. 3/4 inch increases the surface area to help with the heat transfer of the glycol mixture to the concrete, and allows for a little longer runs than 1/2-inch piping. Here I had 8 runs, roughly around 300 feet long each. Design was laid out on paper to scale, and the number of runs per loop were calculated so that each one roughly was around the same length. Here's the finished laying of the pipe a day before concrete pour. Here is all the piping hooked up inside the garage to the manifold, pressurized at 40 pounds to make sure everything held pressure. During the pour, I dropped it back to 20 pounds just to make sure that nothing was perforated. Here's the pour, and as you can see, there's wire mesh over top of the pipe and the styrofoam. 1,919 square feet this driveway is roughly, and approximately 30 meters of concrete were poured in about 2 hours. Here's the finished driveway, and for the next 3, probably 4 days, water was continuously applied to keep it wet to slow down the curing process, and the driveway was cut the day after it was poured.